What's up, YouTube? Cloud7470 here. Guess what time it is? Banlist time. That's right. I can't do that anymore. Alright, so Banlist season has started because everybody's flipping tits. Poke the camera. But everybody's flipping tits after Nationals. I've seen some ridiculous lists, and I've seen some good ones too. But whose is the best? That's what we're here to decide. Because, you know what? Whatever anyone says, we're always wrong. The only one right is Satoshi Kato. And he's got connections. Weird guy. Whatever. So, my ban list predictions as of now. We'll start off with cards that need to go to 0. Because they are retarded and should not be in this game. Card destruction. Yeah, there's no really need to explain, but I'll do it anyway. Dark Worlds is still a deck that is fucking sacky good. And it's even seeing play in Dragons now. Card Destruction is a bad card for this game. It just literally, even if, like, you could open the best hand ever, and then your opponent plays Card Destruction, it's gone, and your hand resets to something not nearly as good, or you lost your combo pieces and you don't revolve a deck around the graveyard. It's bad. It's a bad card. And the only reason it's played is to make your opponent mad and make you win instantly. It's bad. 9 out of 10 times your opponent plays Card Destruction, they're gonna win the game. Either in the Incarnate Dragons or Dark Worlds or any dumb fucking deck. Because Card Destruction is just a bad card. There's no reason to have it in the game anymore. Done. Get rid of it. Out of here. Next card that needs to go to 0. Number 11, Big Eye. This card is stupid fucking good. Like, seriously. Like, it's cool. It was a $2 card at first. When it was like a $20 card when it came out, and then it went down to like $2, and then, oh, we'll just make rank 7s awesome. Oh, Big Eye, you remember that card came out a year ago? Yeah, I remember it. It's the best card ever now. It's stupid fucking good. It steals your opponent's monsters, and just lets them combo and plus even harder. There's a reason why we don't have cards like that in this game. Goyo Guardian was the first synchro ever banned. Why? Took your opponent's monsters. Change of Heart took your opponent's monsters. Brain Control. Even Brain Control had a cost. Cards that take your opponent's cards are not good. Get rid of Big Eye. It needs to go. Put it to 0. None. Out of this game. Enough said. Alright, I think that's it for cards that need to go to 0. Honorable mentions. Cards that always need to get hit. They always say Avarice, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole Reborn. You know, the super power cards that are at 1. Most of them aren't even seeing play right now. For one, I think Heavy Storm is going to be a very useful card next format. It's not going to steal games, but it's going to be very useful because of the Fire Fist. They're going to be setting and activating a bunch of their Fire Formation spells. You don't want those to stay around. It's going to not instantly win you the game unless you have some crazy OTK past their fucking field of monsters, because let me tell you, 3-axis Fire Fist is pretty dang good. And it's going to let you just clear their magic board and make them go minus. That's actually pretty good next format, I think. Dark Hole, it's nothing more than a 1-for-1 right now at most anyway. And if that's the case, Smashing Ground, Soul Taker, just 1-for-1 monster removal is a thing. Dark Hole, yes, can grant you pluses, but it's not right now at this point in time, and I don't think it will next format either. I think it'll be used as a 1-for-1 once again, just to clear the board and let you get a playoff. Avarice, yeah, it just resets your deck. It's dumb, but it's not broken dumb. It can be, but, you know, a good player can still win after their opponent avarices. Unless, like I said, they, you know, do some stupid OTK shit, which is completely viable. There's a million decks that do that. Alright, so let's go to cards that need to go down to 1 or even up to 1. First things first. Spellbook of Secrets. The whole problem with Prophecy deck is the fucking searching. The whole searching engine is the problem. Put Secrets to 1, it stops their plays. Because you know what? They're not always going to open Judgment Day. They're not always going to open the nuttiest of nut hands. Secrets is what lets them do that. You put Secrets to 1, slows the deck down drastically, makes it a lot more fair. But we'll touch more on that deck later. Super Rejuvenation. There's a reason I didn't put this card to 0. Because it still needs to be played in the Dragon deck. Konami wants to make money, and they will if they have Rejuve. Because Dragon Rulers are coming out in tins, and if they don't ban Big Eye, it'll probably be reprinted in the tins as well. So, and if anything, it'll go to 1. But, Rejuve, the Dragon deck is still very viable without it. But Konami doesn't want it to die, and they want to see it play, keep it seeing play. So you keep Rejuve at 1, it'll keep the deck way more live and way more in the game, at least until March. And if Dragons do a lot in the September format here in March, then it'll go to 0. Last card I think that needs to go to 1 is Atlantean Dragoons. Dragoons, again, another searcher, the biggest problem of that deck. Sure, Mermails didn't see a lot of play, and didn't do too much after the Dragons and Prophecies got their support and stuff. So when Dragons came out, Prophecies got Judgment in Tachyon Galaxy. But Mermails are still very good. They might be a top deck next format. Not positive. Haven't really thought about Mermails too much. I got rid of my Mermails because I don't want to play them next format. But Dragoons is the problem card of that deck. Megalo is definitely another problem, but it's no Dragoons, and it's never going to be a Dragoons. It's not going to be nearly as good as Dragoons. Just the ability to search every card just about in that deck is stupid good. You can search Megalo, Bislead, Moonland Glacia, any of your Atlanteans. It's dumb. So Dragoons, 1, needs to go. The reasons it's not at 0, because, once again, the deck's not that broken anymore. There's better stuff. There's better stuff coming out. And, you know, it's nice to have a variety of decks in the format. And Mermails could still be good, and Dragoons at 1 will definitely slow them down, but not cripple them. And I think that's it for cards that need to go 1. Cards that need to go to 2. First things first, right off the bat. TG Striker. Seriously. TGs aren't doing anything. Agents aren't doing anything. I want to play TGs for fun. And I want to play TG Agents for fun. Put TG Striker to 2. You're bringing out more Synchros in Judgment of the Light. Awesome. You're supporting Synchros again. Give me a good tuner. TG Striker is amazing card. And there's no reason it needs to be a 1 anymore. It's too slow. No matter what deck you throw it in, it's still too slow for this game at this time. Put TG Striker to 2. Right off the bat. Second card needs to go to 2. Sorry, I got a list here. That's why I keep looking down. Anyway, second card that needs to go to 2. Spellbook Magician. Once again, Searcher. It can go to 2. Why? Because searching is that deck. If you can't search, you can't do too much. And the reason it's not at 1 or 0, because Effect Veiler is a card. A good one. Breakthrough Skill is a card. Also a very good one. Fiendish Chain. Seeing Play. Spellbook Magician can be stopped very easily. And so, you put it at 2, that's fine. If they get the play off, they got it. Fuck it. Let them do it. Let them make their play. Because they're going to search out their 1 secrets, and then search out the Judgment Day, and then go off from there. But, Magician to 2, that's fine. You know what? Whatever. It'll hurt the deck, and it just makes it like Agents. Agents only have 2 Earth. They could even put Magician to 1 if they wanted, so say it's like Stratos. And so, you know, whatever. So Magician, I think it's going to go to 2, but it could go to 1. Next card. Evil Swarm Circeon, Kirkion, whatever you want to call it. I say Circeon. Evil Swarm Circeon. Since that card came out, that deck got stupid good. Like, not as good as the top two, for sure. We know that. We all know that. But it's a budget deck. Even Circeon is only $15. That's pretty good for a budget player. I would definitely get them if I cared, but I don't. So, Circeon to 2, you know, it slows that deck down. And Ophion is still at 3, which is their card. There's no reason to hit Ophion other than if they want to support new stuff coming out, because like I said, they got synchros coming out and high level or high rank XYZ cards coming out. There's a lot of like rank 8s coming out next, so if they want to support that, they can put Ophion to 2 or even 1, but if anything, Circeon is the reason that deck needs to get hit, just because it's like, if they don't have Valor or Fiendish Chain or Breakthrough Skill, anything like that, Forbidden Chalice even, if they don't have anything like that, it's a free Ophion, basically, and, you know, what can you do? So, Circeon needs to go too. Same with the opposite deck, Constellar Sombres. Sombres, same exact reason, free XYZ. You're going to get a Cos and just go into Pleiades, or Omega, any XYZ you need. You know, if they hit Circeon, there's no reason not to hit Sombres too, because Constellars are going to be good next format. We all know it. Constellars are going to be good next format. They're rogue right now, but next format, I'm calling it, and you all know it. Constellars are going to be tits. And my last card, this is just preference, I guess. This is like my, what people would call stupid. But I think we all want it. Deep back in our heads, we all want this to happen. Book of Moon to 2. Just remember back in those days when you had 3 Book of Moon. It was awesome. You could make a game last and actually do stuff instead of just dying. Book of Moon is a great card. It stops these synchro plays, which they're, like I said, making more synchros. Stops synchro plays, stops XYZ plays. Doesn't matter. It's cool. Circeon effect, sure. Normal summon, sure. Book of Moon, though. Like, now you don't get an Ophion. Book of Moon is just a good card, and I think if they want to slow the format down, then put it to 2, because it'll definitely make the games more fun for all of us, instead of just sitting there, you know, shuffling our hands, just looking at our cards, waiting to die, because we have to wait 10 minutes for them to look through their cards and search out everything they want, summon everything they want, whatever deck we're playing against. We gotta wait, just look, and then die. Not if we have Book of Moon. If we have Book of Moon set, sure, go ahead, make a play. I'm gonna stop you though, because Book of Moon's at 2. Enough said. Anyway, I think that's it for my cards to go to 2. Yeah, I don't think I can think of anything else. This was just a list I've been thinking about for like 3 days now. Finally, to 3, Tsukiyomi, because why not? You know, it was actually used this format, and it wasn't broken. It gets over Ophion. It helps get around Ophion, and it helps make plays, just like Book of Moon. Put Book of Moon to 2. Why not put Tsukiyomi to 3? Tsukiyomi's a good card, and it did see a lot of play this format, but it didn't see enough play of brokenness, so Tsukiyomi to 3 is fine. And the last card I think that needs to go to 3 is Pot of Duality. Now, I really had to think about this one, because there's a new card coming out, Pot of Duplicity, which is almost the same thing, except for no special summoning. You can't conduct your battle phase this turn or something like that. I don't remember. But, you know, Pot of Duplicity is coming out, and it'll be at 3, unless there's E-ban, which, why would they ban that? Who cares? Or, not ban it, even limit it. Who cares? That card's good, but, like, who cares, really? But Pot of Duplicity is coming out, and that'll add some speed to our slower decks, such as if we want to play Macro Rabbit, or Gadgets, because Gadgets are good. They're faster now, a lot faster. But Duality is still a good card, and it always will be. And for people that like to play rogue stuff, we need duality, and with 2 duality, it really does slow us down. So give us some speed in my veins by giving me duality back. And I think that's it. Other cards that we all want to come back but never will. Black Whirlwind and Gale, that would be awesome. Wind Up Zen Matey, I want that back. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Just close the video now. I'm sorry. No, don't. That was a lie. Anyway, Black Whirlwind 2, that would be cool. Gale to 2, that would be awesome. Either one, doesn't matter to me. And a card that's been talked about a lot, and I talked about it last year for September, but I don't think it's, like last year it was fine, could have happened. This year, not going to happen at all. I thought Infernity Launcher could go to 2 in September last year. Definitely not. No, do not put Infernity Launcher up. That deck has gotten so much better with the release of Lavavo Chain and other cards that I don't care to learn because I don't like that deck. But I always like to be fair, and I said Infernity Launcher could go to 2. No, not anymore. Don't put that thing to 2. It's bad. It's bad. I don't want to see it. I don't want to play Infernities. I don't want to look at Infernities. Don't do that. Because Infernities are good right now with 1 launcher. Imagine if they had 2. So, I think that's all I have to say, guys. Please look in the description for some cool links, such as afterlifegaming.com. It's awesome. And I'm going to link down my buddy Cordero Spencer, Vexy4666, and his video to his ban list idea, which this is a video for, if you couldn't tell already. Because I was planning on doing this in like August 15th, but apparently everybody's starting to do ban list season now, so why not? But check out the descriptions for some cool links. Please thumbs this video up if you like it. Leave comments or a video response down below for your ban list ideas and predictions. And subscribe up there, down there, anywhere to my channel for some more great videos like this one. And I think that's all I have to say for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching.